Having faith in yourself is more than just a feeling. It's a skill, a way of thinking about life, and a proven fact when you learn about yourself. Failure to do so can subtly destroy your aspirations and goals, as your level of success directly correlates with your level of self-confidence. Uncertainties and fears often obstruct your innate capacity to accomplish great things in the face of today's challenging circumstances. For that reason, we seek ways to improve. You have my sincere gratitude for taking the time to see this video. If this is your first time viewing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you're already well on your way to living a more stoic life, do yourself a favor and subscribe to my channel so I can keep you informed on my progress. Firstly, it's important to understand that self-assurance doesn't simply appear. Being stoic is a result of understanding and accepting oneself. Knowing one's strengths and weaknesses and making the most of one's strengths is, according to philosophical thought, the key to self-confidence. This wise old saying reminds us that we can't rely on other people's approval or praise to give us the self-assurance we need. A well-known Stoic philosopher once observed that worrying about matters over which we have no control is futile. The focus should be on the things that are under our control. This mindset strengthens us and helps us cope with life's challenges by influencing our attitudes, ideas, and deeds. Being authentic is another crucial component of self-sufficiency. Being forthright about your identity, values, and desires is crucial. The foundation of self-confidence is a life lived in accordance with one's own principles rather than those of other people. If you want to build your confidence from the inside out, you need to practice self-reflection and self-judgment. We may take pride in our accomplishments while still seeing where we need to improve. Accepting and learning from our mistakes, rather than dreading them, makes us stronger and more prepared for what comes next. Stoicism teaches us to view problems as chances to learn and improve, and this never-ending cycle of learning and growth helps us know what we're capable of and overcome our doubts. Lastly, taking action boosts self-assurance. The Stoic once stated that it is insufficient to only contemplate concepts. If you want to build confidence that lasts, you need to put these concepts into practice every day. Do things like face your fears, make bold choices, and live your life in accordance with your convictions. Discovering who you are and what you're capable of is the first step toward self-confidence. Yet self-examination goes beyond just self-analysis. It's not about your abilities, but about your character. The great Stoic philosopher Epicurus advises us to examine ourselves objectively in order to uncover our deepest desires and worst fears. This profound and truthful knowledge of oneself is the foundation of genuine self-assurance. Consider how crucial it is to have a firm grasp on who you are. Well, it involves more than just being aware of your own abilities and limitations. You must determine how they relate to your beliefs. Stoicism's fundamental tenet is that genuine self-assurance stems from harmony. To put this into practice, consider your first responses whenever you face adversity. Ask yourself, am I acting impulsively or in accordance with my true beliefs? Being confident begins with a basic but solid step: understanding yourself. Each thoughtful choice boosts your confidence and is true to yourself. Acting honestly and knowing yourself are the first steps. Thinking before reacting, take a moment to ask yourself, is this really me and what I believe? All important parts of making these choices. On this path, you must be patient, honest with yourself first and foremost, and allow yourself time. You'll learn to deal with difficult realities while also enhancing your skills and talents. As you gain self-awareness, you discover untapped strengths, accept that you don't have all the answers, and learn to embrace vulnerability. Embracing uncertainty and recognizing your own limitations are crucial for personal progress. This kind of openness lets you take risks and have adventures that may change your life. Understanding the impact of your ideas and beliefs on your confidence is an important aspect of self-awareness. Your interpretation of events, internal dialogue, and self-perception all contribute to your level of self-assurance. If you engage in constructive self-talk and challenge your self-doubts, you may start to transform. Being. Your emotions may reveal a lot about your values and fears, so it's important to be self-aware and learn to recognize and value them. One may get valuable insight into their own motivations and desires by paying attention to and making sense of their emotional experiences. In the end, knowing yourself means being yourself true to your principles and being yourself at all times. Doing so isn't always simple, particularly when other people have high expectations of your behavior. Being authentic can lead to becoming more confident and forming more genuine relationships with others. In conclusion, self-awareness is the cornerstone of self-confidence. As you learn more about yourself, you improve your understanding of who you are, your ability to get along with others, and your overall perspective on the world. With each action you take in this direction, you improve yourself. The key is to accept the fact that we can't control everything. Because of this, we focus more on our strengths and abilities. This attitude gives us a sense of autonomy and control, reminding us that we may not be able to change external circumstances, but we can manage our reactions to them. One way to achieve this is to let go of anger or worries about the past or the future. We can't change the past or predict the future, but we can improve our lives now through our actions. Another important thing is to be kind to yourself, especially when things don't go as planned. This will help you gain confidence, realize that mistakes are a part of learning, keep your thoughts clear, and move forward with purpose. Finally, letting go of control over what you can't change gives you more energy to enjoy your life to the fullest. Living an honest life with a defined objective boosts self-confidence, and living in accordance with one's beliefs and doing what one loves makes existence richer and more satisfying. One of the best ways to gain self-assurance is to accept the things you can't alter and focus on improving the ones you can. You learn to be mindful of your actions and find contentment in knowing that you can change your reaction to certain situations, but not the world. Your life becomes more fulfilling as you gain self-assurance, knowledge, and serenity. Paying close attention to what matters most while excluding irrelevant information is the essence of effective focus. With so many distractions in the world, it can be difficult to maintain focus on what is truly important. Stoic philosophy teaches us that our focus determines the quality of our lives, so we must be careful with our energy and choose wisely what is worthwhile and what is not. Marcus Aurelius once said that our thoughts shape our lives. This is where the Stoic approach shines. It trains your mind to ignore irrelevant details, allowing you to zero in on what truly matters, achieving your aspirations and objectives. Determine first what is occupying your thoughts, whether it's social media, excessive anxiety, or attempting to satisfy everyone. You can reduce their impact by saying no to items that don't match your values or taking technology breaks when needed. Additionally, there are workouts that might help you concentrate better. If you want to train your mind to be more present, meditation is a great place to start. Asking oneself what is really necessary for each day might also be helpful. For today, what is the most important task? Keeping this in mind will make your life's actions more purposeful and will boost your self-assurance. Stay focused, since it's more than simply a talent. With this lifestyle, you focus on what matters most and let go of the rest. By doing this, you achieve more and find inner peace, which is essential for confidence. You are now halfway through the film, and here is how Stoics see the significance of concentration. Statistics show that only 3% of my audience is subscribing to the channel. Therefore, if you are a new viewer, I would greatly appreciate it if you could like the video and subscribe. If you have found value in this material, I kindly request that you subscribe, enable notifications, and most importantly, leave a comment. Your support means the world to my channel, so thank you in advance. If you're at a loss for words, simply express mind over body to acknowledge your progress. To revisit the fourth piece of advice from the video, focus on strengthening your resilience. Stoicism teaches us an important lesson. You don't inherit resilience. Rather, it's a skill you hone over time. Dogged perseverance. What matters is not what occurs to you, but how you respond to it. This goes beyond just making it through difficult times. It's about transforming challenges into chances for growth. It reveals your true nature in Stoicism. Making an effort to learn from one's errors is crucial. When you persevere through adversity rather than giving up, there is a hidden lesson in every challenge and challenging scenario. Given this perspective, what lessons can I draw from this experience? Doing things this way helps turn every setback into an opportunity for growth, strengthens you in times of adversity. True resilience is maintaining composure in the face of adversity rather than giving in to fear or flight. You confront them directly. Being resilient means using each challenge and fear you overcome to power through trouble. Resilience in action may take many forms. What matters is that you learn to use it to your advantage. It could be anything from finishing that long-awaited task to facing a major challenge, such as recovering from a setback. Maintain a calm demeanor. It's not the events themselves that matter, but how you respond to them. Therefore, when confronted with adversity, embrace it with strength, understanding that each challenge presents an opportunity for learning and personal development. This is the essence of Stoic resilience, transforming adversity into strength and obstacles into opportunities. Being resilient also entails accepting things, recognizing that life isn't always going to be easy or fair, and realizing that we can get through difficult situations. Your confidence develops more than ever. This acceptance does not mean to give up. Rather, it is a recognition that difficulties are inevitable and that we possess the inner strength to overcome them. In addition, to have the strength of a Stoic, you need to focus on the big picture rather than dwelling on the little things. Instead of dwelling on your problems, try to see them as opportunities to learn and develop. Gratitude is also a great resilience booster. It helps you focus on the good things in your life rather than the bad. No matter how bad things become, with an attitude of thankfulness, you may see challenges not as obstacles but as chances to grow and develop. Being part of a community multiplies a person's strength by providing support and understanding from others. In times of difficulty, these relationships serve to both lift your spirits and serve as a constant reminder that you are not in this alone. Ultimately, embracing Stoic resilience means resolving to continuously evolve. This way of thinking implies that you can learn something new about yourself and the world around you from every event, no matter how good or bad it is. This mindset allows you to embrace life's ups and downs more easily. Have faith in your ability to overcome any challenge. All things considered, we highly recommend living a life of Stoic resilience. It teaches us to persevere through adversity, take stock of our lessons, and then utilize that knowledge to build our self-esteem and resilience. As a bonus to assisting with problem solving, it also fortifies us physically, mentally, and orally. The fifth piece of advice is to work on being humble. When you want to be confident, you might easily start behaving arrogantly. As Epicurus pointed out, humility is a great quality to have, as it is central to Stoic philosophy. Being humble helps you to learn, grow, and form genuine connections with others, since if you believe you know everything, you can't learn anything new. Humbleness or arrogance is not a strength or weakness dichotomy. It's about understanding your limitations and respecting the expertise and worth of others around you. No matter how accomplished or knowledgeable one is, a modest person recognizes that there is always more to learn. Continually, there is room for development. According to Epictetus, being humble is not about putting yourself down, but about seeing your worth and knowing that you are not the center of attention. Cultivating humility day by day is challenging, especially in a world where people prioritize appearances over substance. The key is to listen more and speak less disrespectfully. Think about what other people think and realize that you're not always correct. When you do something good, be sure to give credit where credit is due. Keep in mind that everyone you encounter has knowledge and experiences that you lack. Cultivating humility is a certain approach to generating confidence that lasts. Being genuinely humble makes you more approachable, adaptable, and intriguingly, more respected and admired by others. Becoming more humble is the Stoic path to genuine and profound self-confidence. It will make you a better person and enhance your relationships with others. Being humble also entails acknowledging and appreciating the merits and accomplishments of others around you. Doing so teaches us to appreciate their unique qualities while simultaneously demonstrating our appreciation for them. Humble people recognize that they don't know everything and may benefit from the expertise of others on occasion. This helps them appreciate each individual's uniqueness and realize that one's achievements do not diminish another's significance. Being receptive to new information and ideas is a strength, not a weakness, and cooperating strengthens both our relationships and our personal development. Humble people also evaluate their actions, admit mistakes, and apologize. If you want to better yourself, this is crucial. Being confident in oneself is a result of knowing one's own strengths and flaws, which may be achieved through this kind of truthful self-evaluation. Among these things is an attitude of gratitude for the people in our lives, the opportunities presented to us, and the resources we possess. It aids in focusing our attention on the essentials. Being modest is a crucial Stoic trait for building strong, long-lasting confidence because it keeps us linked to other people in the planet, which in turn makes us feel like we belong. As a result, we are able to value ourselves more accurately and not be too proud of ourselves. In a society where people are more concerned with appearances than substance, it is important to always be open to learning from others and our environment, treat others with dignity and honesty, and strive to cultivate humility. These qualities make us better people and contribute to creating a more loving, respected, and connected world. Do your best. Pay more attention and lessen your outbursts of speech. Be considerate of other people's opinions and realize that you don't have to be right all the time. Keep in mind that everyone you encounter has knowledge and experience that you lack. Being really humble makes you more open and adaptable, and surprisingly enough, others respect and like you more. Cultivating humility is a certain approach to generating confidence that lasts. Being modest is the Stoic path to genuine and deep self-confidence. It will make you a better person and enhance your relationships. Being humble also entails acknowledging and appreciating the merits and accomplishments of others around you. Not only does this demonstrate our admiration, but it also teaches us to appreciate the unique qualities that each person brings to the table. Because of this, we can appreciate the uniqueness of every individual and know that the achievements of one do not diminish the significance of another. Also, being humble means realizing that you have limitations and may benefit from the insights of others who are more knowledgeable than you are. Being receptive to the wisdom of others and willing to put in the effort to improve ourselves and our relationships is an admirable quality, not a sign of weakness. More powerful. An essential part of being humble is taking stock of our own acts, admitting when we're mistaken and making an effort to fix them, too. When we take the time to honestly assess our own abilities, we may learn to trust ourselves more when we've identified our areas of strength and growth. Among these things is an attitude of gratitude for the people in our lives, the opportunities presented to us, and the resources we possess. It aids in focusing our attention on the essentials. Being modest is a crucial Stoic trait for building strong, long-lasting confidence because it keeps us linked to other people and the planet, which in turn makes us feel like we belong. This practice promotes self-appreciation by preventing us from dwelling on our own merits. Our world would be a better, more caring, more respected, and more connected place if we all strive to be humble, learn from others and our environment constantly, and treat people with the respect, honesty, and dignity that they deserve. Lastly, be aware of and act in accordance with your own personal views. When your actions are in line with your core values, you will experience genuine and enduring self-assurance. Simply having a belief system is insufficient. You must consistently put it into practice. Being genuine and truthful to oneself is of utmost importance, according to Stoics. Just saying you're going to do the right thing isn't enough. As Epictetus wisely put it, the principles that you hold dear serve as a compass by which you navigate life's decisions and actions. Consider your most fundamental principles, things like honesty, loyalty, bravery, and kindness, and make a firm commitment to acting in line with them. When you speak and do what you believe, you are living with integrity. Choosing to be authentic every time is challenging, but it becomes even more so when other people try to convince you to act contrary to your beliefs. You boost your self-esteem by not opting for the easy way out. You give yourself the evidence you need to prove that your views matter. Take baby steps in your day-to-day life to bring your behaviors in line with your moral beliefs. If you value honesty, then speak the truth, no matter how hard it is. If kindness is essential to you, then assist other people and be nice even when no one is looking. Consistently committing these tiny acts of kindness will help you become the person you want to be. Carrying out your ideals is an ongoing journey, not an endpoint. Making errors is inevitable. What matters is that you learn from them and move on. When you make a commitment to living by your own principles, you not only boost your self-esteem, but also set an example for others around you. You may live a life that is full of joy, purpose, and self-assurance by being genuine and living in accordance with your principles. When you speak to people, keep your promises and act in a way that reflects your values. You not only bring inner peace to yourself, but also earn the trust of those around you. Living in harmony with your values also entails taking responsibility for your actions and the outcomes they bring. You demonstrate your commitment to your values by acknowledging and fixing your mistakes on a regular basis. A great method to keep developing and growing is to practice appreciation every day. When you reflect on your activities and determine that they align with your beliefs, you can be confident that you're leading a life that is worth living. Being grateful is a cornerstone of Stoicism and a great way to boost your confidence. It's not enough to be grateful for the large things in life. As Marcus Aurelius wisely put it, one must also be grateful for the little things. Every morning, when you open your eyes, take a moment to appreciate the gift of life. Whether it's a sunny day, a delicious cup of coffee, or the smile of a loved one, listing 3 things you're grateful for helps you shift your focus from what you lack to what you have, cultivating a positive mindset. Acknowledging the help and generosity you get from people you don't know is also an important part of being grateful. Your connections will flourish, and your community will be stronger if you take the time to express your thanks to those around you. Recognizing and valuing the difficulties you encounter, rather than seeing them as roadblocks, is another facet of appreciation. Adopting this outlook does double duty. It strengthens your resilience and broadens your view of life's intricacies. The 8th key is to always be learning something new. Your confidence will soar as your skill set and knowledge base develop. The quest for knowledge is simply one aspect of a Stoic approach to education. Epicurus stressed the significance of learning when he said that only the educated are free to commit to learning something new every day, whether it's a fact, a skill, or a new viewpoint. It's about being inquisitive about the world and about yourself. Being able to adjust to new conditions is made easier by continual learning, which keeps your mind busy and interested. With little effort, a curious person is also one who is receptive to new ideas and willing to engage in conversation with others who have diverse perspectives. Doing so teaches you not only more about the world, but also more empathy and tolerance for other perspectives. Never forget that learning never ends. Summer is a time of endless discovery, when your confidence and wisdom are bolstered by each new piece of information. Embracing a life of constant learning and inquiry, being resilient and humble, and living according to one's particular convictions are all ways to build self-confidence via Stoicism. If you follow these guidelines, you will be well on your way to living a richer, more robust, and more assured life where problems become opportunities, and you can learn and develop from every experience. Finally, if you want to be really confident, you need to decide what your unique values are and then live by them. It becomes your compass and your life's purpose. Living your life in accordance with your principles helps you grow as a person and has a beneficial effect on others around you. You may live a confident, fulfilling life by being true to your ideals. If you have found any portion of this message useful, please leave a like and comment so that the algorithm may suggest it to someone who is now in need. In order to ensure that you do not miss any new films, subscribe now. By browsing through the movies that we have already released, you will undoubtedly discover something useful that will assist you in developing a calm and composed attitude.